Jacob was left alone. Many times before your breakthrough comes, you should be left alone. I realized that if Jacob had people around him, his wives and his children, he would have resisted the processings of God. Because when people are around us, we want to show that we are strong, and so we refuse to own up. There are times that we come to church and there's a genuine thing that is said about you. Somebody is dealing with so and so. They call you and you sit back like it is not me, and you know it's you, because you want to project airs and graces around yourself. And so when God wants to do something, many times you will be left alone. Hear me, ladies and gentlemen. When people are leaving, God is revealing. And sometimes God will allow some people to leave you, and so that he can begin to engage you. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Please don't be afraid when people decide to go out of your life. Could it be possible that rejection, that person who walked away, the person who cut you off and blocked you, the one who unfriended you, who was not your friend anyway, could all be divinely orchestrated by God? Please don't forget, Jacob had 2 wives. He had 11 sons. He had 2 female servants. He had livestock. He had everything. And yet, when it mattered, he was left alone. The beginning of greatness often starts with aloneness. God had to pull Moses out of Egypt alone when he had to traverse the wilderness. For 15 years, Paul was alone in the wildernesses of Arabia. John the Baptist was alone in the wilderness until the day of his manifestation to Israel. For 40 days of his life, Jesus was alone in the wilderness of temptation. And sometimes God will make sure that people will leave you so that you'll be alone, so that he can process you. Jacob was left alone. Whenever you are alone, look for a lesson. Look for a processing in your alone. Stop saying, and I'm lonely, and he left me. He left you for a reason and for a purpose, and you'll find out true. Jacob was left. You will never walk far with God until you have learned to walk alone with him.